Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to CEA Jeopardy 2023, the first in what hopefully will become an annual game. Very excited for today's game and very excited for the amazing contestants we have with us today. I'm going to give people a few minutes just to trickle into the lobby, and then I'll introduce all of these wonderful people you see here before you. And while everyone's trickling in, I do have a mini trivia question for the audience members today. And that is, which is the most commonly utilized grow system for hydroponics in the entire world right now in the CEA industry? Which grow system is the most commonly utilized in all of hydroponics all around the world? If you know the answer, leave it in the chat. NFT. Yep, you guys, two people already got it. Luigi Campos and Jonathan also got it. Great job. Great job. So today's going to be filled with all sorts of questions like that, maybe a few a little bit harder, maybe a few a little bit easier. And basically, we're going to go through an entire round of Jeopardy, just like you guys have seen on the popular game show. All questions and categories will be related to CEA. And what you'll also notice is that there's different point values for the questions, and the contestants will rack up money as the game goes forward. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can take a look at the game board. And I can actually introduce the categories at this point in time. So what we have here for the 6 categories, the first is vertical farms, greenhouses, container farms, CEA technologies, CEA abbreviations. So for the CEA abbreviations category, each question will basically be just an abbreviation of a certain number of letters, and to get the points for that answer, you'll basically have to just get what that abbreviation refers to. And then the last category is CEA. Each correct response will have the letters EA in that order consecutively within the response. So a little bit of wordplay for that category. Okay, well, we're almost ready to get started here, so I'm going to go ahead and let these wonderful contestants introduce themselves, starting with you, JC.
Hello, everybody. My name is JC Chidiac. I'm the Senior Director of R&D for Re-Nuble. I'm also the founder of a consulting firm called Cultivation Bioengineering.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining today, JC. Brandy?
Hi, everybody. I'm Brandy Keene. I am the co-founder and senior technical advisor at Surna Cultivation Technologies. We are primarily an architectural and mechanical, electrical, and plumbing design firm serving the indoor cultivation market with special expertise in climate systems and controls.
Awesome. Thank you for joining today, Brandy. Albert?
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Albert Lin, and I am the CEO and founder of Vegbed.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. We're really excited to get started. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the first question. And at random, JC has been selected to choose the first category in the first question.
Let's do CEA abbreviations for 500, please.
Starting with 500. Okay. If you've got this 4-letter abbreviation in your greenhouse, you'll be keeping temperatures under control.
What is ground to air heat transfer?
Correct. Ground to air heat transfer. That means, JC, you control the board for the next question.
Let's do the same category for 400.
IPM. Albert?
Integrated pest management.
That is correct. Albert?
Oh, sorry, I didn't say it in the form of a question.
Right.
I guess we can do vertical farms for 100.
This country has the most vertical farms in the world. JC?
United States.
Correct. Well done. Next question.
Go back to CEA abbreviations for 300.
AGVs or AGCs?
Pass.
No guesses on this one? Okay. What are autonomous guided vehicles or autonomous guided carts? And these are things that can help with things like harvesting in between greenhouse rows. JC, you're still in control.
Same category for 200.
Par, but not for the course. Brandy?
What is photosynthetically active radiation?
That is correct. Well done. Your turn.
Let's go with abbreviations for 100.
NFT, but not crypto. Albert?
Oh, nutrient film technique. What is nutrient film technique?
Correct. Albert?
Oh, guess we can try greenhouses for 100.
Okay. These two crops are the most commonly grown in greenhouses worldwide. JC?
What are leafy greens and herbs?
Incorrect. And we're looking for the exact crop here, not the crop category.
What are lettuce and basil? My bad.
Wait, let's get another buzzer. Wait till someone buzzes in.
JC, you can buzz in again.
Yeah, you can, I think.
We're not going to
It's,
steal your answer.
It's not functioning.
Okay, let's just say JC buzzed.
What are lettuce and basil?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna see the answer. What are tomatoes and cucumbers? And this is largely due to the greenhouse industry. Okay, next question. I believe, is Albert still in control here?
Yeah, sure. Let's do vertical farms for 200.
Okay. This city is home to a famous vertical farm known as The Plant, located in a former meatpacking facility. Albert?
What is Philadelphia?
Incorrect. JC?
What is Detroit?
Incorrect. Brandy? Okay, you don't have to guess if
I
you don't.
have no idea, but I would say, what is Pittsburgh? I don't know.
It's actually Chicago, Illinois.
Meat packers.
Yeah. Okay, next one, Albert.
Let's do vertical farms for 300.
Vertical farms for 3. This Atlanta-based vertical farming company, which went bankrupt in 2016, was one of the first in the US to shut down. Okay, no guesses here. What is podponics? One of the first in the wave of shutdowns that we've seen lately here in the US. Okay, now we're going to take a brief break just to check in with our contestants and hear a fun fact from each of them. So without further ado, I'll hand the mic over to you, JC.
Fun fact, Lebanon is covered in greenhouses.
Oh, really? And how did you find that out?
By growing up there.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Awesome. And how about you, Brandy?
You know, in addition to the work that we did at Surna, my husband and I actually owned and operated our own indoor cultivation facility in Boulder for many years.
Oh, wow, that's very interesting. And what were you growing?
Cannabis in that facility, but
Cool.
at the time, cannabis was much more prevalent in CEA and really still is in a lot of ways. But.
Awesome. And how about you, Albert?
In an alternate parallel universe, I would have been an astrophysicist.
Oh, very cool. Did you study physics in college?
No, that's when I gave up on it.
Well, that's a topic that's close to my heart since that was my major in college, actually.
Oh, nice.
You know, we all love Neil deGrasse Tyson, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Okay, well, thank you, contestants, for letting us get to know you a little bit better. Now let's carry on with the game with the next question.
Yeah, I guess let's switch it up and try container farms for 100.
Okay. The standard length for most shipping containers, those most commonly converted into container farms. JC?
40 feet. What is 40 feet?
What is 40 feet or 12 meters? Correct. JC?
How about CEA Technologies for 300, please?
Sure. This CEA technology saves on water and substrate in arid climates by growing plants directly in sand. JC?
What is hydroponics or soilless cultivation?
Incorrect. By growing plants directly in sand. Okay. The answer is sandponics, or IAVS, Integrated Aqua Veggiculture System.
I didn't think that was actually the answer, but
Sometimes it's as simple as you think.
Never heard of it.
JC, you're still up.
All right, CEA Technologies for 500, please.
Okay. This CEA technology allows the analysis and visualization of plant health and growth parameters through the measurement of reflected light. JC?
What is multispectral imaging?
We're going to give you that. We call it hyperspectral imaging, but yeah, same concept. JC, you're still in control.
Let's try CEA for 100.
Sure. Now remember that all correct answers in this category will include EA consecutively. This growth stage of lettuce is a common choice for CEA operations, given its smaller size, shorter growth cycle, while still maintaining an aesthetic leafy shape. JC?
What are leafy greens?
Incorrect. Anyone else? It's a growth stage. Okay. What is baby leaf lettuce? JC, you're still in control.
All right, same category for 200, EA.
Okay. These internet-connected sensors are the nodes in an advanced IoT monitoring system in CEA that collects real-time data on environmental parameters. Okay, no guesses for this one. What are automated weather stations?
Weather.
Next question.
These are good. Let's do more EA, 300, please.
Okay. This common problem in field agriculture can be avoided by CEA and occurs when fertilizers move from the root zone to the soil below. Brandy?
What is leaching?
Correct. What is nutrient leaching? Next question, Brandy.
Let's go to container farms for 200.
Container farms for 2. This is a daily double, so it's for 400. This currently operating container farm company is the biggest in the world based on revenue. All right, looks like Albert buzzed in first.
Freight farms.
Correct. What is freight farms?
Sorry.
I'll let it slide.
Sorry.
All right, your turn again.
Yeah, container farms for 300, please.
Okay. This growing technique, often used in container farms, involves misting the plant roots with a nutrient solution. JC?
What is aeroponics?
Correct. Next question.
Greenhouses for 200.
Greenhouses for 2. This greenhouse system ensures adequate air exchange within the greenhouse at regular intervals. Okay, no guesses for this one. What is a ventilation system? Gotta make sure to get
Way
that
too
info.
easy.
Too easy, right?
It was a trick question. Circulation system.
Okay, next question.
Good one. Greenhouses for 300, please.
Okay. This country is #1 in the world in terms of greenhouse area, totaling 2.7 million hectares of greenhouses. Albert?
What is the Netherlands?
Incorrect. JC?
What is Spain?
Incorrect. Any other guesses? 2.7 million hectares. That's a lot of space.
What is China?
Brandy?
What is the United States?
Incorrect.
Oh,
What is
wow.
China? Yeah, sorry, JC. It looks like the game's only giving you guys one try each.
That's okay.
I think you should give it to him anyway.
Okay.
She's too kind.
Yeah, let's give it to him. Okay. JC, your turn.
About CEA technologies for 100, please.
Okay. This term refers to a growing technique in which both plants and fish are grown symbiotically in the same system. JC?
What is aquaponics?
Correct.
About
JC?
CEA for 500, please.
Okay. According to some industry analysts, the CEA industry is now steadily advancing up the slope of enlightenment stage in the Gartner hype cycle. This earlier stage of the cycle represented the apex of CEA industry's hype and brought with it a massive influx of investment. So we're looking for a stage in the Gartner hype cycle. Okay, no guesses here. What is the peak of inflated expectations? If you recall, this cycle is the one where, there's a lot of hype building up and then there's a trough of disillusionment.
That was what I was thinking.
Now we believe and we hope that we're currently on the slope of enlightenment back to a place of stability. Next question, JC.
Let's finish out that category, please. 400 CEA.
This common greenhouse pest uses piercing, sucking mouthparts to withdraw plant fluids, causing stunting, leaf yellowing, and distortion of plant parts. Brandy?
What is an aphid?
Incorrect. Remember that these answers have to contain EA. Albert?
What is an earwig?
Incorrect, but good guess. JC?
What are leaf hoppers?
Incorrect. What are mealybugs? But to be fair, maybe your guys' answers would also be accurate. Next question, JC.
CEA technologies for 200, please.
The term for the technology in CEA that utilizes computer vision and machine learning algorithms to identify and classify pests and diseases in crops. JC?
What is augmented reality?
Incorrect. What is automated pest detection? So there are now these farms that are using state-of-the-art cameras and computer vision and machine learning technologies to tell you automatically what type of pests you have on your lettuce, for example. All right, next question, JC.
CEA technologies for 400, please.
Okay. The term for the technology in CEA that utilizes computer vision and machine learning algorithms to identify and classify pests and diseases in crops.
Dual. This is the same question, right?
Except, well,
Sorry about that one, guys. Let's just go to the next. JC?
having trouble seeing the screen. But let's do vertical farms for 400, please.
Okay. This vertical farm is known for its unique halophyte crops and focus on restoring mangroves.
I think we all want to find out the answer to this one.
Okay. What is heron farms in South Carolina? So there's kind of famous for growing a type of salt-loving crop called sea beans, which I haven't had the chance to try yet, but they look very delicious. Okay, now just checking in. JC is now in the lead with 200. Albert, you're squared off at 0, and Brandy, you're in the negative. So let's try to get some right answers in these next few questions to make sure we all have the right amount to bet, a good amount to bet for the final Jeopardy question. All right, next category.
About vertical farm for 500, please.
The world's largest vertical farm, capable of producing over 2 million pounds of leafy greens annually at maximum capacity. Albert?
What is infinite acres or 80 acres?
Incorrect. Eco 1 or Crop 1 or Bustanica, which is a new one that they just built in Dubai, 330,000 square feet. Crazy capacity. Next question, JC.
Greenhouses for 400, please.
Okay. This mainstream movie features a CEA greenhouse as a survival technique on another planet. Brandy?
What is The Martian?
Correct. And does anyone know what crop he was growing in that greenhouse?
Potatoes.
Correct. Correct. Okay, Brandy?
Let's go container farms for 400.
Okay. This container farming company started with several shipping containers in a New York City parking lot, which they rented out to resident entrepreneurs as part of a CEA accelerator program. Albert?
Oh geez, buzz too early. I know this. I'm going blank right now.
Tip of the tongue, I know.
Yeah, it's right there. What is? Sorry, can't get it off.
Anyone else? What is square roots? Is that the one you were thinking of?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta
Don't
remember
doubt
those
yourself.
math terms. Okay, last two categories here. I believe Brandy's in control.
Container farms for 500.
This container farming company bundles several container farms together into a modular, scalable solution called the Module X. Albert?
Gonna go for it. What is lettuce grow?
Oh, so close, but so far. Any other takers? What is Urban Crop Solutions?
That's also UK based, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Or Europe based, that's at least. Okay, last question. Greenhouses for 500. The process of mechanically stimulating plants to encourage stronger stem growth and improve overall plant architecture. No one wants to risk that last 200. Albert, you're already negative. Got any guesses?
Okay, I'll bud. I guess like what is it? Airflow?
Good guess, but
Cross.
we were looking for the technical term of pigmomorphogenesis.
See, that's a scientific concept, not a technique.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. It's time for final factile or final Jeopardy. Albert, I'm very sorry, but it looks like you won't be able to participate, but maybe you can just put, try putting in your wager and see if it works anyway. So everyone, please input their wagers on what they're going to bet for the final Jeopardy. And this will determine the actual winner of CEA Jeopardy. So, okay. And Albert, is it letting you put in a wager? Okay, great.
No, 0.
Okay. According to a market report by Grand View Research of the vertical farming market, and this one you can just write down your answer. Let's remember. The global vertical farming market size was valued at this dollar amount in 2022. Closest answer wins. So just go ahead, think about it for a few moments and write down your answer when you're ready.
Nadim, where do we do the typing?
Just write it down or think about it in your head and I'll ask you for your answers after the time is done.
On a piece of paper.
Okay, it looks like everyone is correct or has written down an answer. So let's go ahead and start with JC.
We got 2.5 billion.
2.5 billion. Okay. Brandy,
I have 22 billion.
22 billion. And Albert,
I was gonna say 6.
6 billion. The answer is closest to Albert's answer of 6 billion. So you get your wager back of $0. And this game has ended in a draw between JC and Brandy. So a round of
Beautiful.
applause for all your wonderful contestants today, guys.
Well
Thank
done,
you so
everybody.
much for playing. This was really, really fun. And before we exit here, I'll just let everyone do their little plugs. So JC, go ahead.
Plugs. Well, this is the millennium of sustainability. You know, we want to increase our focus on not getting in our own way and making sure that we can feed people for the indefinite future. So please make that a part of all your considerations and all your decisions.
Beautiful. And they can find you on LinkedIn, JC Chidiac. They can find you at Re-Nuble.com.
Yes,
Right.
indeed. And cultibioLTD.com. We're everywhere.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining. Brandy?
Thanks everybody for watching. I promise the rest of my team at Surna does far better at architecture and MEP design than the trivia results would imply. But you can find us at Surna.com and you can find me on LinkedIn, Brandy Keene.
Awesome. Thanks for joining, Brandy. And also, what do you mean? You tied for first.
Yes, you win.
And Albert, I know you ended up negative today, but let's not forget that means you had a daring spirit and you were answering some tough questions. So where can people find you?
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, so you guys, if you want to reach out, just email me at albert@vegbed.com. And I think, yeah, just along the lines of what JC said, I think we both have a similar ethos and vision on where we want to see the vertical farming market going. So yeah, pushing towards sustainability and reducing greenwashing, I think is going to be a big thing coming up in a couple of years.
Absolutely. Yeah. And thank you both for touching on that. And that's something very important for Agritecture's mission as well. And where you can find us is agritecture.com. We have our blog there. You can find events there like this one, other webinars, panels, Q&A. And you can also find us on Agritecture Designer. If anyone's looking to plan a vertical farm or has ideas they want to test out and get some data, or they just want to learn about the industry, check out design.agritecture.com and start your free trial today. So thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate you coming to play. Contestants, audience, we appreciate you coming and watching and tuning in. This whole recording will be available on YouTube, on the Agritecture YouTube channel. And thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, y'all.